Cinerama. The word evokes the thought of a moving picture so large, you feel as if you're inside it. Where can you see this motion picture sensation? Why, in the Cinerama Dome, right here in Hollywood, courtesy of Cinerama and Pacific Theatres Incorporated. Let's go back in time to 1963. Cinerama Inc. President Nicholas Rossini approaches Pacific Theatres founder and chairman William R. Foreman with a radical new theater design for the future, a geodesic dome capable of playing Cinerama's 3-strip films. Envisioned as the prototype for 300 such theaters across the country, the dome can be built for half the price of a conventional theater in half the time. Enamored with the concept of a new movie experience for audiences, Mr. Foreman agrees. Los Angeles architect Welton Beckett, designer of the Beverly Hilton Hotel and the Capitol Records building, is brought onto the project. Plans are quickly formalized and a location picked. The land, located on Sunset Boulevard, is purchased from developer Saul Pick. Mr. Pick will also build the theater. The ultra-modern Cinerama Dome will be the first new movie temple built in Hollywood in over 30 years. To mark the occasion, Mr. Foreman seals a deal with United Artists, promising to build the dome in time for the premiere of director Stanley Kramer's zany comedy, It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. It's July. Mr. Foreman announces the plans at a star-studded groundbreaking ceremony. In attendance are the film's director, Stanley Kramer, and stars Spencer Tracy, Edie Adams, Buddy Hackett, Dorothy Provine, Mickey Rooney, and Dick Shawn. Armed with picks and shovels and riding in a bulldozer, they take pictures with the press. Smile for the camera. August is here, and it's time to build. With just 16 weeks before the movie premiere, there is no time to waste. The first trucks enter the new construction zone while bulldozers start to dig. Rebar and forms are placed and the foundation formed. The dome will be constructed of 316 concrete hexagonal sections. The first step, casts for the panels. The same cast to be used to make the next set of Cinerama domes. Once poured, steel workers add support structures that will fix the pieces to one another. Look out! Well, you can't do that nowadays. Back on Sunset, the foundation is ready for the first panels, a series of half hexagons, which are lifted by crane and put in position. And how about that? The site is visited by none other than Stanley Kramer. How's it looking so far, Mr. Kramer? No, sir, it doesn't look like the model just yet. The dome is built one layer of hexagons at a time, each welded to the next. With just 4 weeks to complete the exterior of the Cinerama Dome, work goes on around the clock until it is done. The view from the top is spectacular, ain't it, boys? Time is ticking down and hundreds of workers race to get the job done. Gold tones are used inside and outside the building, including the marble on the facade. At the front of the theater are 2 box offices with 3 windows each to accommodate the crowds that are sure to form. Inside the auditorium, the most comfortable theater seats available are added, while the screen, sound system, and curtains are installed. And what's a movie theater without a concession stand? Popcorn, anyone? The final touch is adding It's a Mad, 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 Mad World to the marquee. Lights are brought in for the premiere, and it's showtime. And just in time. November 7th, 1963, and it's opening night. The cream of Hollywood has shown up to see the new venue and movie. Spencer Tracy, Zsa Zsa Gabor, James Garner, Jimmy Durante, and Mickey Rooney are all on hand. It's a Mad, 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 Mad World goes on to play the dome for a record 66 weeks. Subsequent first-run hits include The Greatest Story Ever Told, Battle of the Bulge, and Grand Prix. The Cinerama Dome becomes the premier movie destination of its era. However, as happens in both life and movies, things don't always go quite as planned. The final cost of the Cinerama Dome, more than $2 million, 4 times the budget. Once to be the theater that would launch 100 more like it, today it is the only concrete geodesic dome in the world. It stands as a living monument to a movie revolution that did not quite happen, and a beloved venue for cinephiles all over the world.